So today I'm going to relate my experience with my Frigidaire front-load washing machine. This is a model I bought about 4.5 years ago, roughly September of 2008. And as of late it has started literally shredding my clothing. First I'm going to show you what it's done to a sampling of my clothing. Now here I have an admittedly old t-shirt, but if you look at it you can see there are multiple puncture holes in this t-shirt. As we walk along the garment here, this is just one t-shirt here, one t-shirt, and this has happened just recently. Look at how many punctures. This is just the back side of it. I'm going to pause the video. Here is the front side of the t-shirt. As I walk along it, multiple holes. Multiple holes. Now, as I'm going to show you in a minute here, I believe this is due to a manufacturing defect, and that has been confirmed by a service representative as well who I called out to the company. Here's another, admittedly somewhat old t-shirt with some holes. Here I have a nice Nike t-shirt, not an old t-shirt by any means, very nice quality. Take a look at that rip right in there. You can see another puncture hole here, and I believe there's another small puncture hole up here as well. Here is an old Navy t-shirt. Rip. Rip. Another old Navy t-shirt. Nice little rip in there. Here I have a long sleeve t-shirt. Take a look at the size of this rip. That is over 1 inch long. Here I have a very nice, expensive, long sleeve shirt. And very thick material. Take a look at what it did to it. Nice rip in it. Goes down into the green here, all the way up into the white. Ruined. So as I was saying, this is a Frigidaire model. What's the cause of this problem? Well, let's go inside the drum. We go into the drum here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows from the left, 5 holes from the back. We have this little guy. Now the holes are supposed to be punched out like this, but as you can see, this here was not punched out properly from the manufacturing process. You can hear my finger catch on that. That piece of metal right in the middle there is pointing up, snagging my clothing. Now there's several other spots in this drum here that have not been punched out properly as well. First I want to show you, as I mentioned, 5 rows from the left, 5 holes back. We have, if I spin the drum around, interestingly enough, 5 holes back, 5 rows from the left. Again, another one not punched out properly. Now this one does not stick up as high, it's not as sharp, but you can still hear my fingers catching on that. Shouldn't be there. Now, there were several other spots. I'm trying to find them on the video here. Here's one. Another spot. Now this one is pointing down outside of the drum, so this one does not damage. You can see my finger does not catch on that. Not really a problem at this point unless something were to push it up. Here's another example. Again, this was where I was snagging my finger. Over here, I've got one. Again, not punched out properly. Not this one I can run my finger over, no snags. Can't really catch it, so it's not catching the clothing on this one. But again, another example of a clear manufacturing defect. And you ask, what have I done about this problem? Well, I called Frigidaire a week ago Saturday and spoke with a representative by the name of Angela. And Angela told me that if I could prove that this drum had not been manufactured properly, she told me that I would need to call out a service representative, which I did. And he came out and verified that there was nothing I had done wrong. This was a clear manufacturing defect. It should have been punched out properly at the factory. There should not be any snagging going on, as I'm showing you here. Nothing should be sticking up inside to snag the clothing like it is. And he confirmed this is a manufacturing defect. Well, Angela, when I had spoken with her, oh, and here's another one, she said that if I could prove it was a manufacturing defect, they would do something for me. Well, when the service representative was here from Authorized Service, Stephen was his name, when he was here reviewing the situation, he called up Frigidaire, Electrolux, and they refused to do anything to satisfy this. They said that the unit is out of warranty, which admittedly it is, but clearly this is not a warranty issue. This is not an issue that is something that was caused by my negligence. It's not something that was caused by wear and tear. This is something that was clearly not manufactured properly. The metal is sticking up and is now damaging my clothing. And Frigidaire was unwilling to deal with him. So he told me to give them a call. So I gave them a call back. And again, I was told the same song and dance. No help for me at all. So today, a week later, again on a Saturday, I called up and I spoke with a manager by the name of Jennifer, and she told me that she believed me, that I had been told what I'd been told originally by Angela, and yet she would not give me any kind of money to reimburse me for this $80 service call that I had. She would not do anything for me. She said the warranty is expired and that's it. There's no help. So folks, my advice to you is if you're considering a Frigidaire product, think again. This company does not stand by their product. They don't have good quality assurance. Obviously, as you can see, how in the world could this drum have passed quality assurance and ever been put into a product is beyond me. And then all I can just say is that you're dealing with a company that, even though their service representatives will lie to you and tell you to bring out a service person and they'll help you, then they turn around and they don't end up helping you and they don't give you satisfaction. So I'm very disappointed in this, and I would highly advise that you not use Frigidaire products.